Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the new makeup releases for this week, so if you want to see what's new in makeup, then just keep on watching. Let's start with a Gloss God release. I have to say I do enjoy Gloss Gods quite a bit. I do have, I think, almost all their all shimmer palettes, and then the Let's Get New palette, which is one of my faves, like the neutral palettes with a twist, which is amazing. They released the Dancing Lights palette, and this one will be released next week, and I feel like this has a great amount of mixed colors. Like, we do have mattes as well as shimmers, we do have light tones, mid-tones as well as deep tones, and I feel like in general I do love the color story, I have to say. And listen, I already know that I love the shimmer formula by Gloss Gods, so this one is a yes for me. What do you think? We are starting strong because this one is a yes for me as well. This is by Ensley and this is the Glow palette. I talked about this last week, but last week we didn't have like the inside, and this is the inside, and it is stunning. Again, same concept, I would almost say, as the Dancing Lights like palette by Gloss Gods. We do have a great amount of light, medium as well as deeper tones. It is so gorgeous. Do I think both of them look similar? Like, to a certain extent. I don't think these are like dupes or anything. The Gloss Gods palette has a little bit more purple, I would say, and this one is a little bit more on the pinky side, but I feel like both of them are gorgeous. Again, same vibe, I would say. This one, of course, will be more expensive, I tell you that right away, but we also get more shades than in the Gloss Gods. Gloss Gods has 15, if I'm not mistaken, and these ones are 21, which, again, there is one split pen, so technically it's 22, just saying. But this is gorgeous. First of all, I love the artwork, and I love that the artwork is reflecting in the color story as well. And I do have the Ensley Light of Your Eyes, Light in Your Eyes. I always like twist it up. It's never the right one. On my eyes today, so I really enjoyed the quality. So this one is a yes for me as well. We do have a new collection by P. Louise. P. Louise, as you may remember, is like a ton of these beautiful packagings, but for me personally, the color stories of the eyeshadow palettes are mostly repetitive, or like so little like change in colors that I normally don't like. I'm not interested in that. This one seemed to be like a birthday palette, I think, and it is already out if I'm not mistaken. We do have some bundles here as well. Seem to be that there are a face palette, there are lip products, and then there is an eyeshadow palette, which the eyeshadow palette is like yellows to red to pink and purples, which is cute, don't get me wrong, but still not my favorite thing. I'm sorry. Listen, I do have to say, the face products that she released last year, those were really intriguing, and if I order from P. Louise at some point, I definitely would pick up the bronzer, the blushes, again, or highlighters, something like this. They looked amazing, so I am excited about these. This one, it's a skip for me. We also have a new release by Nabla, which I think is quite rare at this point in time. I feel like we do have new Cupid's Arrow like eyeliner pencils. You can use them as an eyeshadow stick, as a base, as an eyeliner, all the good things, just saying. And then we also have new Glassified finishes for the Liberty X system. So as you remember, like, it's single shadows. It's a new system, you know what I mean. It's single shadows, but these have a new next gen ultra reflective sparkle texture for a glassy wet look and glow. And then there is also a new glitter finish as well. Listen, I feel like these kinds of shades are quite popular at the moment, though we do have like glittery shade or glittery shades that look wet on the eye. And if you remember, this is quite common also for highlighters. If you do want to have like a wet look highlighter, you normally put in some glitter. I don't know how that works at the end of the day, but it works. I do have them too. Don't quote me on that, but I do have them too. And to be honest, sometimes I do enjoy that, sometimes I don't enjoy that a lot. So for me, it's not enough to buy those shadows by Nabla, but I mean, Do I really need that? Listen, I have so many single shadows and I'm not using none of them, just saying. So for me, this is a skip. Again, it's personal preference and has nothing against Nabla. If you love those shades, Nabla is a contender. I feel like these shades are also not that expensive in comparison to some indie brands. So if you are interested, maybe Nabla could be an option. Hear me out. I do think this is quite interesting. These are the new duos by Westman Atelier. And to be honest, I don't think I need Westman Atelier in my life. To be honest, till now, they did not release something I was interested in. They have this bulky packaging and these small like products inside. These ones are though the face powder duos, and we do have 6 in total. We have the baby cheeks and face trace sculpting powder duos in 3 different colors. These are the right one in the picture, and then we have the baby cheeks powder blush duos, these are the left one. And listen, I don't think listen, I don't think the like face powder sculpt things are any like good in compared to color selection. You know what I mean? First of all, they are all like pinky tones, all quite cool tones, which I mean for a sculpting contour shade that's fine, but for a blush, not so much. I would not pick any of these, and I'm not sure if the deepest one is really deep enough and the lightest one is light enough, to be honest. So I wouldn't pick any of these. First of all, again, it's pinks, which not at the moment, and then again, not sure if these ones are even light enough for me. The blush duos though, they are cute. Of course, the first one. Listen, there is a yellowy brown one. I do enjoy though, to be honest, also the second one. The third one, I'm not sure what this is, to be honest. This is like a really, really light shade, which seem to be with a bronzer. I'm not sure about that, but the other two, these are interesting. And yes, I know I said no pinks, but this one is more of a warm tone pink with a really deep pink. That is gorgeous. And then again, the one with the more warmer toned peachy shade, that looks amazing as well. So it's a maybe. Would you want to see that? Write down in the comments. I think I'm going crazy this week. This one is another yes. It's gorgeous. And that's just like, listen, this is the pale girl speaking. If you're not a pale girl, then you can now skip that part. But this is amazing. This is Shall We Makeup with Freya 86FF. Not sure about that. This is a contour and highlighting palette, and both of these are gorgeous. This one is a cool girl's dream. I'm telling you that right away. Like, or a pale girl's dream. Like, this is like a really, really pale highlight, a really, really pale contour, and the third one, depending on which palette you use, is a cool tone bronzer or even a cooler, like a deeper contour. I love it. I would go with the like bottom one, because we have a white. We do have a really nice contour shade as well as a little bit more of a warmer tone. So I would go with, I think it's Lilith, if I'm not mistaken. Because I feel like in Luperca, if I'm not mistaken, listen, if I butcher that, I'm sorry. The like third shade is just a deeper contour, and I don't think I need that. So yeah, it's a yeah for me. Bella Beauty Bar is getting me hot and bothered. Listen, there seem to be a Green Goddess palette coming, which I do love Bella Beauty Bar's formula, so I am excited about this. I have to say, I thought first when I saw this that this would be Clarity Cosmetics, because again, they were telling us about the, which is it, the Snake palette? I'm forgetting about that, but yes, this is looking gorgeous. Again, we don't have an inside, it's just a sneak peek, but I am excited. We'll definitely try if the color story is good. Listen, I'm not sure about this one. This is by Maybelline, and these ones are the Lift the Glaze Lip Balms, and we do have 10 different shades if I'm not mistaken, and these seem to be just like a colored lip balm, if you will. Like, they give up a little bit of color, depending, of course, but they look gorgeous. But on the other hand, do I need that? I feel like this year was a year of like glossy lip, and listen, I'm all in for that. But I do have also like lip oils and lip glosses, and I'm not sure if I need the glossy balm, you know? Like, do I need the glossy balm after all the other releases that are, to be honest, like similar? What do you think? Okay, I have to say I'm a little bit excited about this one. This is Profusion, and these ones are the Artistry palettes, and there seem to be, all of them have 21 shades, and then we do have, again, you see 4 different palettes. I do have to say, they don't look bad. Would I pick up all of them? Nope. I don't think I need 21 shades of all of these. I feel like they are quite, I won't say repetitive because they are not, but I feel like other than the, is that a Dreamscape again? I feel like these are like remodeling like older ones, if I'm not mistaken. I think like the one I would be definitely most interested in is the Dreamscape. The other one, it's the Adventurous. I do own the Adventurous, by the way. So I don't think I need that. The Dreamscape, again, is one that I don't own. So I would probably be most interested in that. Other than this, again, they're quite affordable if you can, or get your fingers on Profusion. I do think the quality, at least in the palettes I've tried so far, was really, really nice. So yeah, it's a skip for me, but maybe it's something for you. I am so good. Listen, last week I talked about this and the new release by Huda Beauty, and I was like, it's a powder in a bottle. Maybe it's a setting spray. It is. I love that. I love that for me, especially for me. This is the Easy Bake in a bottle, and this is the Easy Bake setting spray. Like I said, do I need that? No. Listen, I think this one will be probably a mattifying. It's a long-lasting setting spray. It blurs pores, controls shines, and locks makeup up for 16 hours. It's alcohol-free, not drying, fragrance-free, which that is amazing for Huda. It's suitable for all skin types. It's vegan and cruelty-free, and blurs, smooth, and sets the makeup. I am not sure, to be honest. It is $31 for 100 milliliters, and if you are like for it's $17 for 30 milliliters. So it's a little bit up there in price, to be honest, which again could be okay. I'm not sure. What do you think? Would you pick up this, or would you say, okay, I have a drugstore dupe that is doing the same? Leave it down in the comments. Also, another sneak peek. This one is by Notoriously Morbid. This is another eyeshadow palette, and this is the Eternal Beauty palette. And as you can tell, or not, listen, you see a few shades. There is all real there. It seemed to be a quite deeper toned palette with like blues and blacks and grays and reds and purples. Listen, I don't hate it, but I'm also like, do I really need that? You know what I mean? So for me, this is a skip. And I feel like if you love like a grungy look with, again, some reds, purples, blacks, this could be for you. For me, this is a skip. Also, Long Time No See by Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury is releasing like a, I won't say almost Valentine's collection because it's hot, but I mean, we're in March. I think that one is out. This is another addition to the Pillow Talk family, which, surprise, surprise. Not sure if anyone is surprised here. This is the Pillow Talk Soulmates face palettes. We do have two. Both of them are each $50. We have the Pillow Talk Kissing lipsticks, $34, as well as the Matte Revolution lipsticks, and $34 as well. Do I think this is pretty? Listen, all of the Charlotte Tilbury releases are pretty. Do I need any of these? No. I do think, again, we do have the problem that if you have it like in a face palette, they are just like pinks and highlight. I would go with the lightest one, but again, we do have a pink blush. And yes, I maybe am next year, in 2 years or 3 years, totally obsessed with pink blush, but at the moment, I am not. So for me, this is a skip. Also, again, $50 for a highlight and a blush. Yes, the packaging is cute. It's probably custom made. And yes, it's a nice display piece, but do I really need that in my life? The lipsticks, by the way, are beautiful as well. Again, I think Charlotte Tilbury has beautiful lipsticks. The second one, by the way, the right one, is way definitely more warm toned, but Also like the I'm not even sure if this is like a powder or if this is a highlight. It says airbrush and then love blush, and I'm not sure, but either way, that one is a little bit too deep for me. So yeah, for me, this is a skip. If you are in that range, that could be great. Go for it. But I feel like you can have like a blush way cheaper with probably the same shades. Just saying. I'm not even sure if that is the most random thing I've ever seen, but NYX Cosmetics is doing a collab with Minecraft. Okay. We are having separate products. This is the Minecraft Movie Complete. We have a 10-piece collection bundle, of course. We do have also cheeky mop balms for 12 bucks. We have the rare highlighting balms for 12 bucks. The compact movie mirror, as well as the fat oil slick clicks. I'm not sure if these are special shades. I don't think so. It's just like probably other packaging. Do we need that? Though. I totally understand Minecraft is like a movie that is coming out, but I'm like, I mean, I do think the packaging is cute, but on the other side, I think I would have gone with a different, maybe a different design, maybe something a little bit more exciting. I don't know. I don't hate the like square packaging. I totally understand it's Minecraft, but I feel like the color story itself, like we have more of a orangey red, corally, maybe a pink, usual, and then a red, and then we do have that minty highlighter, and then a blue toned highlighter, and then we do have a more warm toned highlighter. The mirror is kind of cute, but that's like, listen, I'm not sure. Would I pick up any of these? Probably not. Listen, I'm not a Minecraft fan. I did play other games in my youth, I would say in my youth, but I finished like playing video games, I think in 2008. I think that's the last time I played World of Warcraft, just saying. So I don't hate it, but I'm also not, oh my god, you need this in your life. It is so damn cute, like other palettes or other products itself. So for me, this one is a skip. I was not expecting this. This is Kaja Beauty, and Kaja Beauty is releasing new Bento box eyeshadows, and they released like some basic color schemes, if you will, in the past, and I am happy that they have now a blue one. Quite random. I like it. Then we do have also like a more mauvey brownish kind of a thing, which that is kind of on brand, to be honest. Do I really need that? No. We do have a trio again. I do think the blue one is kind of pretty. Don't get me wrong. Like it's more of a, I would say, wearable blue. It's not like bright blue. It's not like too extreme that you couldn't wear this on a daily basis. You know what I mean? We do have beautiful colors, by the way. This is like a really deeper blue. Like this is a jeans blue, I would say. I really enjoyed that, to be honest. It's really, really cute. To be honest, the mauve brown one is not my favorite. It's a little bit too cold toned for me and my liking. But the blue one, it's kind of cute. I would go with the blue one. I think, like, if you love a good blue and you're like, listen, a bright blue is too bright for me. I just want to have like a little bit of a blue. Also, of course, you can mix them in with your regular browns. Like, and then you have like some accent colors or maybe liner color or maybe just a shimmer color. I feel like for this is amazing, just saying. So for me, again, would be the blue more than the movie one. The movie one you could just use in your daily, but I think the blue one is special. I do enjoy that. Mob Beauty is giving us a little bit of a hint, as per usual. Listen, there will be something with high impact in invisible. I'm not sure what that means. It is intriguing because it says color. You think we do cool with color? I mean, listen, if they come out with like really colorful things, I'd go with that. I feel like Mob Beauty could be good. I'm not sure. I've never tried Mob Beauty. Did you try Mob Beauty? How did you like it? Is it a brand I should try? Leave it down in the comments. Listen, we had like 3 different Kiko Milano releases, and listen, I was not having them. They were all quite bland, to be honest. So we're talking about the one that is not that bland, which it's a stretch, just saying. By Kiko, this is the Dreamphoria palette or Dreamphoria collection. And this one is the only one that has at least a little bit of a color story or color in general. I feel like, again, we have 3 different collections by Kiko, and I'm just showing you that one or snippets from it. There is a whole liner as well as lipsticks. We have lip glosses, all the things. We do have, as you can tell, like some eyeshadow palettes. I think, to be honest, at the moment, feeling like Kiko is just releasing things because they can. I don't think, like last week we had like a face collection that was at least like plausible, because they don't have a ton of like face products like foundations, concealers and all the things. This one is a little bit random. It's a no for me. Another no for me, this one is the Clio and Disney collection. Listen, didn't we talk about Harry Potter last week? Yeah, this one, it's like a Disney, and we do have 3 different eyeshadow palettes, and we also have 3 shades of, what are these? I'm not sure. I think it's like cushion foundation. I'm not 100% sure. We do have also highlighters. Listen, they're cute and all. If you love Disney and you love like Mickey, Minnie, Chip and Chap, or is it Chip and Dale? Like in Germany it's Chip and Chap. I'm sorry for that. I feel like these palettes are a little bit more colorful. I feel like even the Harry Potter ones were quite neutral. These ones are a little bit more colorful. We have like pink and yellow, like purpley, and then yellow brown. Listen, these ones are not super damn pigmented. If you want to have a super damn pigmented one, definitely need to go to another brand. But I feel like if you are in the verge of like, listen, I just want to have like a wash of color, a little bit of something, I think these ones are really nice. Will I purchase any of these? Nope. But I mean, they are cute. I could see myself purchasing a highlighter though. Last week we talked about Colourpop and Toy Story. Now we do have the full collection, and this is the full collection. As you can tell, we do have an eyeshadow palette as well as the Jelly Much Trio lip mask, like the chosen one. We have ultra glossy lips, and then we do have, I'm not even sure. I think that's all. Did I miss out? Oh, a green mascara. I totally forgot about it. The green mascara as well. Yeah, it's a skip for me. First of all, these lip glosses, like, they are cute. If you are a big Toy Story fan, I think the whole collection is really cute. The green mascara, yeah, if you love, listen, I won't say I hate that kind of a green, but I'm not a fan of that kind of a green. I'm more of that kind of a green girl, like a more grungy green or a little bit of a May green. This one is like a bright green, which is not my favorite at all. The Jelly Much Shadows, pink, just saying. Listen, I don't need a lip mask in my life at the moment. I do have several. The glosses, they are cute, but I feel like I have the same kind of glosses by Glam, like at the moment. In the Adventure Times palette, it's like it's seemingly almost identical, to be honest. So if you are like, listen, I do want to have some kind of this gloss, you can also go to Glam. I feel like these ones are similar. The eyeshadow palette, listen, it's cute. It is definitely a little bit more colorful. I feel though it could be a little bit more, you know what I mean? Maybe it's wrong of me to say that, but I feel like it is indeed like a more brown palette with some pops of color. And I was like, yeah, I understand there are browns in the whole thing. Like Woody is, of course, big browns and all this thing. I feel like it's a good color story, don't get me wrong. Like we have maybe the first 3 or the first 6 shades for Woody, then for Buzz, and then maybe the pig, which I totally forgot how that worked out for them. I don't think it's a bad palette, but it's also not one I'm like screaming and wanting. I feel like this is looking similar-ish, and I feel like I'm not, maybe it's me. Tell me if it's me or not. But does it look like the Avatar palettes? Does it look like the Pokemon palettes? It's a rainbow kind of a palette with browns, and I feel like we had that like several times, more or less. You know what I mean? It's not identical, but it's like almost like it's this. Listen, am I the only one that sees that? Is it just me? I know they're not identical, it's not like they are dupes, but I feel like they give up the same vibe. If you have like a rainbow-ish kind of a palette, it's almost the same in all of these palettes. Avatar, again, like both of the palettes seemed like quite literally like similar-ish to that. Maybe it's just me. What do you think? This one has me a little bit confused because I'm 100% sure that Haus Beauty had released already bronzers, but we do have new bronzers. So I'm a little bit confused because I'm not sure what changed. You know what I mean? This one's is, or these ones are the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga new powder sculpt velvet talc-free powder bronzers in 7 shades. And I'm not even sure how, this is a natural finish. I'm not sure how they changed it from the last one. I know that they, maybe the size is different, like for the blushes where we have just smaller amount of blush, but then they got cheaper. I'm not sure. Listen, I'm not sure, but I mean, I'm not minding. It's pretty, don't get me wrong. And the first shade seemed to be more of a cool tone. And I do love my powder blush by Haus, so it's a maybe. Another brand with bronzers is Benefit. Benefit is giving us a new packaging for the Hoola bronzers, and I'm feeling it, to be honest. I feel like we asked for new packaging for these for years, and now they listen to us, which is amazing. These ones are the Wave Bronzing Balms and the Wave Make Bronzing Balm brush. And we do have it in, let me see, in light, medium deep, medium original, and deep. So I think the shades that they already have, I do think that I love that they changed the packaging. Again, the packaging was more kind of like the box packaging was kind of bulky, so I do enjoy that they have now a standard packaging, let's say standard packaging for that. I do think the packaging is pretty. Would purchase that. I did listen, I did not try the light one, I just tried Huda, and Huda was like meh for me, so could see myself picking that one up with the new packaging. I needed to bring that in. I don't care. This is the new, listen, this is a new gloss by Essence. This is a basic gloss. It's nothing special except for the bunny packaging. I'm telling you that right away. It's a glitter gloss. It's pink. We love it. Listen, this is reminding me of the Gigi Bear gloss I'm having at the moment because it's looking like almost identical. Just this is pink and the one I have is black. I do love, listen, I do love that kind of packaging because if the gloss is empty and you use it up, you can use it as a keychain or on your keychain as a charm. I'm just saying. So I will definitely pick that up if I see it in stores because I do love bunnies and this is cute. This is some makeup news I just don't understand, and maybe that is me because I don't have the knowledge, but I do wanted to bring it into you. Skims is now under the Skin, listen, brand. Skin is now under the Skims brand. Wow, that is a mouthful. We see that they are now under the same roof, so it's the same brand, so you can buy your lingerie, your shapewear, and your beauty in one go. Do I think we needed that? Listen, I don't care, but if you are interested in that, we do have now everything under one brand. Also, we do have by Kylie new lip balm shades from the Tinted Butter Balms, and these ones are really, really cute. Did I wanted to talk about these? No, but I love the colors. It's so pretty spiced. Angel Cake, listen. Honey, I do need to try. Listen, I do absolutely love the Kylie lip liner in stone. It's my favorite, hands down. And I can see myself picking up at least Honey and Spiced from these balms because they are a little bit more warm tone as well, and also a little bit more reddish. I'd say yes for me. And the last release for this week is the edition for the Burgundy collection by Victoria Beckham. We talked about that, about the Burgundy mascara, and she's now releasing also a Burgundy eyeshadow palette as well as a Burgundy eyeliner, which, oh, it's Bordeaux. I'm sorry, it's the Bordeaux collection. Listen, I do think the palette looks cute. Don't get me wrong. Will I purchase it? No. Again, the first shade is just, I feel like, listen, I feel like her palettes are indeed quite thoughtful. I don't think they look bad or ugly in any shape, way, or form. I think you have to be careful what you want. If you want an inner color highlight, this one, at least for my skin complexion, is not giving it. You know what I mean? But I do have another like shade that could go with a more neutral look, because we do have the deep brown, and if you use the gold on the light lid, it is a neutral brown look with the gold shimmer. But if you want to go in a more burgundy direction, we do have the burgundy shade or Bordeaux shade in the middle, and then we also have like the shimmer shade, which could work for that. I think in general this is a good palette. For me personally though, I would not pick it up because I don't need to. I do think the eyeliner as well, beautiful color. Again, it's a great burgundy shade, and if you have all three of them, like the palette, the liner as well as the mascara, this is a burgundy or Bordeaux dream. You know what I mean? I don't think this is bad. I'm just not picking it up, but I think it's a good decision. I do enjoy the collection. It's a really beautiful burgundy or Bordeaux color scheme, just saying. These were all the new makeup releases for this week. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please subscribe to this channel. Also, like it, comment it. I would love to hear your opinion on these releases, if you want to pick them up or not. And I wish you a beautiful week, and we see us in my next video. So, bye guys.